Did you know that Uganda produces the best tea blends on the African continent? Well, it is. The only problem is that as a country we lack an auction here where Ugandan tea can be auctioned and sold to the international markets. Now, traceability becomes a problem because we are depending on the Mombasa auction to sell our tea. Today, sector players are rooting for better policies that can enable dividends from this sector to be optimized for the different players up to the farmer at the grassroots. Uganda is among the major tea producers globally, sitting in the 17th position. It currently employs more than 62,000 people and supports another 500,000 dependents and has potential to support more. This is conditioned by the country's good soils and climate, making it one of the best places to grow tea on the African continent.
So this western border is composed of mountains, it's a volcanic area, and this makes our tea very unique by the nature of its setup. And Uganda lies along the equator. Lying along the equator, we have hot and wet climates and humidity balance with good soils, which makes it simply unique and not comparable with anywhere in the world.
The country is, however, yet to optimize the sector's potential due to high costs of production and external factors such as low prices across major producing and buying countries.
High power and energy costs remains a problem because I see in our factory our biggest bill is for power. So we need to, I don't know, as tea industry or tea fraternity, we need to come up with some research on how best we can have modern machines that are cost saving. High cost of inputs for use in tea production. We all know we cannot have good quality leaf without applying inputs, without applying fertilizer. And it remains a challenge because it is very, very expensive. I don't know if we need to go organic manures or what, but we need to come up with crones that don't need fertilizer.
This explains the tea exports reduction to 1.43 million kilograms in 2018 from 1.46 million kilograms in 2017 and representing a 2% drop in volumes and uncertainties among the tea subsector stakeholders growing higher. To government, part of the problem lies with the policy, and this is where the state wants to start.
To address these challenges, specifically, the government of Uganda is developing the National Tea Development Policy and Implementation Strategy, which are in their final stages of completion. This is aimed at holistically addressing the challenges highlighted above, including regulating the sector.
Tea being an energy-intense industry, government is also looking at interventions in this area to help bolster production.
On the issue of energy, as you can see, there is aggressive construction of dams in the country. And government has resolved that it would dedicate some of these lines that have concessional rates to industries. But we are also advocating for 5 cents per kilowatt for the industries. So we could work together and identify some of these industries, and we work with Ministry of Energy to ensure that you benefit from that.
Beyond such realities for which the solutions are already in the offing, the sector has also not been spared the climate change onslaught, yet most of the players have not yet adopted irrigation. Overall, however, there is much optimism anchored on the promised tea policy meant to be out next year to deal with the sector's fundamental climate challenges, especially the fact that the country still has to depend on the Mombasa tea auction in Kenya, where most of our premium teas lose traceability at the global marketplace.